Hey guys, Swagger Life here. Welcome back to a brand new video. Today I've got more Legend League attacks for you as always, so let's just get right into the action. So we're gonna start off with this base, and if you've watched my previous videos, we have already gone up against this base, and I know the code. And every time we've gone up against this base, we've destroyed this base, so we're just gonna do the same approach. So what I like to do is start at this bottom side, and we're gonna lure out the CC. The only thing you really gotta be careful of is, for example, those headhunters, if there's a mass headhunter CC. So you could invest spells, and it's actually okay if you have to invest more than 1 to 2 to 3 spells, you can use it. Don't worry guys, don't be greedy. But the plan is we're gonna take down this monolith, and then we're gonna lure out the ice golems, and trust me, there's always ice golems and people CC. So then we're gonna use an overgrowth. Now since we are using 2 barbarians only, because we added an extra loon, we're gonna use the baby dragon to take down that wizard tower, so I don't have to invest more invisibility spells. See, I'm still trying to be greedy at some point, but it's all good. Then we're gonna use 3, hit the wooden ability, that was some amazing value. And now don't worry about time guys, I know time is ticking, but don't worry, let your warden take down that CC as well to create a perfect cut, otherwise your golems are gonna split, and that is something you never want. So then we're gonna lure my warden over, put everything in as usual. We're gonna use the log launcher, and we're gonna use the king plus the royal champion on the outside, and then we're gonna use our totem spells wherever we feel like there's a lot of damage on our main push and we feel like we need distraction. But take a look, this is a perfect, see, we're gonna go around this base and into that core, just, you know, work our way around this base, and we're gonna demolish it. I end up having all my heroes alive with like full HP, so this is amazing. So guys, do not use this base if you find it, because it's not good. And then keep an eye out on your world champion as well. See, take a look right there. Now guys, remember, in the beginning, if I hadn't used that baby dragon to take down that wizard tower, so I didn't have to invest more invisibility spells, I would have to, basically my world champion would have probably died if I didn't use that totem spell, because I wanted to save my totem spell for this last backend, as you saw. So that was an insane clutch, and or it was a 200 IQ play. Maybe, I'm not sure, but anyways, there we go, we destroyed this base. I still have the king ability left, and guys, something else as well. You can use your spiky ball or king ability when you see 92%. When you see you've taken down 92% of the base, if you wanna, you know, be perfect and exact, because you get 8 bounces. So let's go now for this base, guys. Remember, scout really carefully and try and find the best fireball value. Now take a look, guys. So see, if I get a fireball onto that multi-archer tower, we can actually get that monolith, that multi-archer tower, that multi-gear tower plus the CC with 1 fireball. And take a look, I only need 1 invisibility spell. I'm just gonna make sure to, actually 2, I just want to protect my warden as well, in case there are, you know, there's a lot of damage. I probably didn't need to, but take a look, that fireball value is amazing. Now we are gonna use the log launcher instead of the troop launcher, but we're gonna be careful, or we have to be careful because of that long shot. We're gonna lure everything in, and then we're gonna use our log launcher as well to open everything up. We're gonna use 2 golems on the outside plus the lost loon for our main push. The log launcher, I should have probably used my king a bit more. Basically I should have put down my king where I put down my world champion, and then my world champion again for like a bit more lower, or lower to that bottom side. But then anyways, we're gonna use our log launch, I mean our overgrowth, I'm sorry, so that we can protect or basically overgrowth that bomb hive, because it's deadly. I'm gonna rage in the middle, hit the queen ability, they're gonna go through this base like it's nothing. Now I'm gonna use my world champion ability, and I'm gonna protect her as well, because she needs to. Take a look, this is why the rocket spear is so good. Now she's gonna take down that revenge tower like it's nothing. And I did use my king ability as well to try and, but basically I wasted my king ability because I thought my spiky ball was gonna bounce on the revenge tower, but it unfortunately did not. So I just basically used my spiky ball for trash defense, not defense, it's trash buildings. And yeah, but it's all good because we're gonna demolish this base anyway. Now guys, I want to tell you something as well. Guys, when you see other people, other YouTubers uploading new strategies every day or every week or whatever it is, trust me guys, that's the worst thing you could do, is basically use a new strategy every day or every week or every month. It is the worst thing you can do. People do that for views. Now, I'm not saying you have to use this strategy that I'm using, the golem strategy. You can use whatever strategy you feel like uh, you're comfortable with and that you can 3-star and that is actually overpowered and good, and then stick with that army. Yes, sometimes we all have trash days. I also have trash days, but it's all good. You just gotta keep on practicing, because the worst thing you can do is change armies every day. That way you're never gonna get good with any army if you just keep on changing strategies. So let me tell you guys, just stick with the army you are most comfortable with and keep on practicing, and you are hopefully gonna get there one day. So keep on going guys, and don't fall for those YouTubers just uploading new strategies every day, every time, just to get more views or whatever it is. But yeah, just go with whatever army you feel like and keep on practicing. Now guys, so take a look at this base. This is probably like a different approach, or I have faced bases like this, like similar to this one, but we used all our invisibility spells. Now time is ticking though, but I gotta raise my warden up. And listen guys, that was a stupid by me. I should have freeze that ricochet cannon and then use my headhunters, because the ricochet cannon, it did actually bounce on my headhunter as well. So yeah, that was basically a wasted headhunter, but it's all good. So see, if I had more time, I would have loved to take down that fire spitter as well, because see how it's firing at us. And if I had taken it down with my warden, I would, it would not deal any damage to us. But I didn't have that much time. I was a bit stressed about time because we did let our warden work for a lot of time. So now I gotta basically like try and invest all my totem spells for that fire spitter and that long shot. And but we're gonna 3-star anyway. We're gonna demolish this base. We still have our overgrowth left. I'm gonna overgrowth that monolith, and then those golems are gonna be able to take down that fire spitter, so we're more than good, or more than fine. And my royal champion is gonna take down this multi-gear tower, which is really nice. And then we're gonna use our baby dragon and all the cleanup troops that we have left. And also guys, if you haven't seen my previous videos, trust me, this army is so incredibly overpowered. If you just know how to use this army, oh my god, it is so good. Oh boy, you're gonna demolish bases left and right. But it just depends on how you approach a base. Because I have 3-star with completely swagged warden, with completely swagged fireballs, with swagged invisibility spells and everything, and I still end up demolishing bases. So if you haven't checked out my previous videos, make sure to do so. But yeah, so this is also pretty good. Now let's get into the fourth attack. Alrighty guys, so take a look at this base. It's pretty obvious. I would like to go for a fireball onto that core, because that is some juicy value. So we could actually do that, with the help of an overgrowth. And I'm just gonna scout, take my time, use my 30 seconds carefully. And so see, I'm gonna use the clan castle to my help, and by that I mean there are probably some ice golems in that CC. So instead of an ice block like we used to do with the fireball rocket loon strategy, where we ice blocked our warden and then we could use our fireball, now as soon as those ice golems from that CC get lured, we are gonna use our fireball, because it's like an ice block effect, So you see, with that baby dragon, I took down that mortar, so I don't have to use many invisibility spells. We are gonna poison the CC. We're gonna take our time here. It's all good. Take a look. With the help of an overgrowth, we're gonna overgrowth that right side. And then we're gonna use, I believe, like 3 invisibility spells only. I'm just trying to, place my overgrowth perfectly. There we go. That was beautiful value. Now 1, 2, 3. That should be enough. hit the warden ability. That was beautiful. We're gonna put in the basically put everything else in, and we're gonna use the log launcher as well, so we can get access to that town hall. We're gonna use we already did use the king and the world champion on the outside, but take a look. So I used an invisibility spell because I wanted everything to go into that core, but I think unfortunately, yeah, my queen still ended up splitting. But it's all good. It's all good. If I had one more invisibility spell, I would have invis that scatter shot twice. But it's all good. It's all good. Sometimes it's actually good that your troops split. You know, when you accidentally, or you know, when it's not your intention, it's not by you know, by any means possible to let your push split or your heroes, but then in the end it ends up paying off. So that's pretty good. The only issue is though that sometimes they, or a lot of times, they can actually steal your healers, which is the worst. But we still end up crushing this base, so that's pretty good. And if you know me, you know I only care about 3 stars. I don't care about a huge, I mean, you know, what's it called, like overkills. That's what I'm trying to say. It's really nice to get overkills, don't get me wrong, but if you get a 3 star, as I've always said before, with a booger alive, you know, like boogers from Sneezy, you should be more than happy, because it is Legends League. And there's no competition, there's no leaderboards for you know, for the most amount of overkills, for the most amount of swags. But guys, if you did see my previous, or yeah, my latest video, my previous latest video, you did see that I basically wasted my invisibility spells and I went for like a fireball onto that Archer Tower, but finally I'm gonna give my revenge. I just had a feeling there would be some black mice there, and that's why you know, that's the beauty, because we have 3 loons, so we can use one always in the beginning. Now take a look. My plan is to use 3 invisibility spells as soon as this wizard tower goes down, so we're gonna use 1, 2, 3. Hit the warden ability. There we go, that's beautiful. Now see, this was actually stupid by me. I should have let my warden take down that bomb tower plus that archer tower and then put in my queen, because I did go up against this base in my previous video and we demolished this base with like swag spells and kind of a swag fireball. I did still get my value, but see, we end up getting a 3 star, but it's not the biggest overkill like yesterday's, I believe, yeah, or previous, like 2 days ago, in my latest previous video. So and then we're gonna use our overgrowth for the other rage compartment. Now take a look. This monolith is like down to 1 HP, but oh my god, Giant John, what are you doing? And of course, you know that the warden is stupid, so he's not gonna take down that monolith because he's you know, following everything else. So those 2 barbarians were in clutch. They came in clutch. Take a look. Those barbarians are gonna take down this monolith, which is huge, which is amazing. I still have the king ability left. You know, I should not have used my king ability just yet. See, I used it before that overgrowth went off or wore off. And I should have basically waited. That way I would have taken down, or I would have damaged defenses instead of those trash buildings, but we still ended up getting a 3 star, so that was amazing. As I said, guys, keep on practicing with the best army you feel like is, or you are comfortable with, and you're gonna get there. You're gonna get more 3 stars, so keep on practicing, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, guys.